it's so mean. Nut gobbler laughs while the soy boy schemes, screaming. Bitch yells, I've got a tingle in my jingle, it's supreme. Let's roll! Let's go, let's go, let's go. She'll watch the longest thread we know. Fake Kyle cuts and ain't a man, oh no. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
What is up, everyone? How are we doing tonight? Was episode 7 of The Acolyte the worst episode of the season so far? We have the poll up before the stream, and I'm going to leave it up throughout the entire stream. We are at 83% say yes. This episode was absolute Jesus Christ fucking trash, lore-breaking, woke horseshit, and even some of the shills, even the shill that we covered last week, the devil herself, Chlamydia Burns. She was burning this show to the ground on her review, crying and whining. The show was doing so good. It was doing so good the first 6 episodes. We had Beefcake last week. We brought in all of these shills from social media, all these new fans from social media. And by the way, guys, those fans are gone. You think those fans stuck around after watching this episode tonight? Those fans are gone. She's crying and whining. The show, there's no coming back from this. They can't recover. And these toxic YouTubers, these pieces of shit on YouTube, these misogynists, these racists, like the mean white man who criticize the show every week. These toxic YouTubers, like the guy who wears the mask. They're going to come out. They're going to come out. We'll get it eventually. They're going to come out and they're going to say they were right from the beginning. They're going to come out and say that they knew ahead of time that they were right. They weren't right. The show was good. The show was good for the first 6 episodes, and then episode 7 ruined it, knocked the legs out from underneath it. And yeah, the show is dead. They're even starting to admit it. What say you, Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin? Welcome.
What's up, guys? Episode 7 of the Acolyte. It's breaking the fandom. The shills are crying. They can't defend this show. I mean, of course, you have the Jacobs, the Jacobs of the world who are defending it. But you've got other people that see that it's absolutely horrible. And there's some stuff to go over. Some Twitter drama to go over today.
A little bit of Twitter drama and some shills getting rewarded for being shills, pretty much. We got a lot of shill reactors, a couple at least that I'm aware of, 2 of which you may be familiar with on this channel. Hint, 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 hint. Who have been invited to what was it? The Star Wars Outlaws, going to get an early trial of the game.
Star Wars Outlaws. It fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Paid shills indeed. Here we have Catfish Katarn, who was catfished, who sent the photos. I'm playing Star Wars Outlaws today. Very excited. First impressions coming soon.
There he is with the Star Wars babes.
There we go. There he is with the Star Wars broads. Louise Julie. Is that Ruthless Night Sister on the right? I think that's Ruthless Night Sister on the right. God damn, guys. Look, she's got the, what is that? What is that thing? The little Grogu, the fucking cute little prop for the game. The Grogu of the game. I don't even know what it is on the backpack.
Oh my God. Like, fucking gross.
Probably giving fake news Kyle Katarn a free subscription to her OnlyFans. Is Louise Julie there?
Now, is fake news Kyle Katarn using Star Wars Outlaws to get in Louise Julie's pants?
I don't know. That's a very intriguing question. I don't know. Is he getting a Star Wars threesome, perhaps? That's why he wants it.
Getting
we
the
can
early
read that
access
mind.
to the OnlyFans.
Early access to the pants, perhaps. I don't know, Darth Melvin. I didn't
Can
see
you
that he just posted this. Wow,
can you
3
see
minutes
where
ago.
his
Yeah, he just posted this.
can you see where his hand is? Is he
I don't
grasping
see either of his
her ass?
I don't see either of his hands, to be honest with you. What say you, chat? Yeah, she is a they them. I don't know. That would I don't know.
It's just disgusting picture. Just everyone that's invited there, like there needs to be a note of who's invited there, who's got early access to this game, and they need to be ripped on even harder.
We're gonna get I'm gonna do a video probably on Outlaws at some point. It comes out at the end of August. So expect a video on that. And a lot of this might have to do it. So Louise Julie actually admitted it in a tweet a while back. She's going to be getting this video game for free. I'm pretty sure, excuse me, I'm pretty sure all of these Star Wars shills are going to be getting Star Wars Outlaws for free. And I would say that they're probably going to get the $160 version of the game. They're going to get the most expensive version of the game.
And both of them, mainly fake news Kyle, they're the ones saying they don't get paid. Where's my shill check? Yada, yada. It's just gotten to the point where it's like he's invited to these early releases. He's invited to Lucasfilm. And so everything we've been saying he is, it's like, here's the evidence right there. And, disgusting video. Right?
Yeah, there's some viewer discretion advised. I think you're going to get an OnlyFans preview here. I'll try to skip it as much as I can. I noticed this pinned at the top of our girl Louise Julie's account, who is always winning. She's winning.
I am winning.
She is winning at I guess the video game. But listen to this, Darth Melvin. I don't know if I'm an LJ. I don't even know what LJ means. Do you know?
LJ.
Louise. Oh, I'm Louise Julie. Oh. Okay, that's probably what it is. A queer non-binary content creator, victim, reaction vids, cosplay, gaming streams. Star Wars has taken over my life since 2017. I found that interesting. So she never was a Star Wars fan until after Disney purchased it.
I wonder when the first time she saw Star Wars, but a lot of us can say, Star Wars has been a big part of our life, pretty much our whole lives. And she's saying since 2017 is a weird thing to say.
It is.
So it could literally mean 2017 was the first time she saw it.
I mean, it's taken over her life since 2017. I found that very interesting. So you're a Disney. So Star Wars did not take over your life. Disney Star Wars took over. I wouldn't be surprised if the first movie she saw was The Last Jedi.
Yeah. And then another thing about that is NB, non-binary content creator, you will find that that's absent from her OnlyFans, which I think significantly, like people will buy the subscriptions to her OnlyFans because that's not there. If it was there, you'd see a drastic decline in sales and subscription revenue.
Yes. And she apparently, I think you informed me of this, has been begging for money on Instagram and her secondary accounts as well, probably for this trip.
I heard she just wants a bunch of miscellaneous shit. And, on her OnlyFans, people gift her shit all the time. So, I don't know. I never go on Instagram. I have a burner account, but that's something I need to check out.
Maybe. And then she did this. I don't even want to. I'm in LA, ready to play Star Wars Outlaws preview and coverage to follow soon. So she's probably going to be absent, unfortunately, from Shill's React to Acolyte episode 7. I'm in LA currently, won't be able to watch I hope so. Somebody should spam and spoil the episode for her in her Twitter account.
Just a fake YouTuber. She doesn't have a backup equipment to be on a trip and put together a video. Just shows she's not
Exactly.
committed.
Not committed at all. So there was some other breaking news on Twitter that you brought to my attention just prior to the stream.
Yes. Is everyone familiar with the guy who made the cringe Shill video? There's more of us. Mr. Pete Fletzer of ATG Cast Around the Galaxy. Well, apparently, at Wook Official, the official Wikipedia Twitter account has unfollowed him, and Pete Fletzer is big mad about it. Big mad. The fandom has never been more divided, and at Wook Official decides, you know what would be a good idea? Let's unfollow almost everyone. Sorry, but it's a bad look at Get Fandom. Real bad. Pete's fucking pissed off. And, I looked, they're still following 1,000 people. I think Pete is just a fucking bigot. They didn't like what he was doing with the Resistance broadcast with that burner account.
I guess not, yeah.
Calling out pregnant women.
Yeah. And a video on that coming up on your channel, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Oh, yeah. Once the woke light's over, I'm going to take a deep dive into what's going on with these shills. And I feel like it's still developing. Like, this is something big. This is like Sparrow Files level for my channel. And so I'm really looking forward to it.
Anyway, let's knock out a couple of these real quick. Emerald Sales for $2. Hey, you guys, the Acolyte made me go into insanity. I was going insane. Honest to God, watching that episode. I watched it right when it dropped yesterday. As I was on with Star Wars Marvel Purists, we talked about KOTOR last night, and it took me. It was so bad. It took me a while to get going in that live stream because I hadn't recovered yet from just how bad that episode was. And Peter Rackus for $5. It was nice not having a Disney shill on my Steam yesterday. Well, good news, good news, good news. They're probably just not getting recommended their videos because they are doing horrible with views. And Darth Ghostface gifted 20 memberships. We're gonna have to drop a shill. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you, Darth Ghostface, for the 20 gifted memberships. Always delivering every stream. David Nerswick for $20, newish sub, first super chat. Thank you. Stay strong and love your content. Thank you, David Nerswick. Thank you for the first super chat and $20. Louise Julie. Very excited for that one.
Louise, I'm sure doesn't like being clipped on this channel.
Yes, she does. She absolutely does not. Even I remember when Mahler did it, she was in it in his hour-long video for maybe 6 seconds in an hour-long video, and she lost it on Twitter, then had to go private. And Stitch for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Stitch, for the gifted membership. That new emote is going to be on the way, and the shills are going to cry about it. Anyway, so what else do we have to get into? I guess we're going to have to just get right into it here. Darth Melvin, I have a clip that I want to get your thoughts on as for who we're going to be covering tonight. Let me get my screen ready to go here, if I can find it. Anyway, checking the poll now. Was this the worst episode of The Acolyte so far? 180, 90. The votes are going up. A lot of votes coming in. 85, 84% say yes.
On the anti-watch party last night, the Star Wars Theory poll, he does one after every one, very, very low ratings, worse than episode 3, episode 4. So people did not like this episode. The shills did not like it. And it's wonderful.
So we're gonna have to ask the question. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I missed that, unfortunately. His I watched his coverage of it, and he was not too happy at all. But as for who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Tonight, who's it going to be? Well, it is going to be the Real Rejects tonight. 1.2 million subscribers, Real Rejects tonight. They not only defended and praised this episode, they doubled down on the episode 3, which was the other really bad episode. That was the episode where people just quit watching. Honest to God.
The power of many.
Yes, that episode. They loved that episode. Unfortunately, weren't able to cover them, but out of everyone who came out in defense of this episode today, they were the ones that stood out the most. And they stood out in a very, when I saw this next clip that we're going to go over, this was at the very end of their review. They addressed being called shills in their comment section. They addressed being called shills. And after I saw that, that's what won them. Their spot on Shill watch-alongs tonight. So I'm going to pull this clip up and we're going to check it out. So we're going to cover their full reaction. This is the end of their reaction, but I wanted to kick off with this and then do something else real quick and then get into it. So here it is. Once I get the screen up, didn't have it ready. There it is. So there they are, these two guys. We all know that the guy on the right really, really likes Ahsoka.
Are these the soy boys? I'm getting confused with all the soy here.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit, yeah. So, all right, Darth Melvin, I'm curious on your thought. We're going to pause this a few times. This is a minute clip. This is the end, just so I don't have to skip around later and find it. So I was going to play this first. So this is them addressing being accused of being shills.
And putting Greg in his place because he's a Disney shill and I'm a soy boy.
God, look at that script. Look at that guy's face. There, Jesus Christ.
Ripping soy.
Yeah, I mean that's a soy face there if I ever see it. So for those of you who don't remember, I'm not accusing this guy of anything except being a little sus, because if you guys recall from Ahsoka, the Ahsoka series, and I got the clip.
God, she's so young. So perfect. Sorry, my heart is beating so fast right now.
Whoa.
I think he should probably take being called a soy boy, if you ask me. What do you think, Darth Melvin?
Has he ever grown facial hair in his life? Like, is an honest question.
I don't know. Either that or he's waxing.
But yeah, there's just weird comments.
This is the
right
guy
there.
who said last week that he wants full frontal in Disney Star Wars, wants full frontal nudity in Disney Star Wars. They wanted to see, but he was yelling at the screen, commit Disney, show us nudity in Star Wars, like screaming at the screen.
They realize that they're not going to show nudity on Communist Plus. Or maybe they would, though. Don't underestimate Disney.
I don't know, but yeah, this guy, and apparently some people really went after them on a live stream for that clip I just played for you guys. Apparently, I guess he went on like a mass blocking streak. But okay, so let's move on a little bit. This dude on the left here, he goes and says some things that are very, very interesting.
And putting Greg in his place because he's a Disney shill and I'm a soy boy. But
Dude, I will Disney Shill if they give me a screening to Deadpool and Wolverine. Which
well, I was going to say we're not shilling hard enough because we don't get things.
Because we don't get the things we try to get.
That is 100% a lie. They were at the premiere. See, so they're saying because Disney didn't invite us to Deadpool and Wolverine to the premiere, they're not shills now.
Look at that face on the both of them, but like on the right.
He's got a Roca face, doesn't he?
That is a pure soy Joker face.
Yeah.
Now, so they're saying they don't get anything. Are they invited to Star Wars premieres? Do they get the Yord tissues?
They got invited to and I covered this on the channel. They were invited to Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, the premiere. At least the dude on the left was, and the other guy he does reactions with. And they were invited to the Marvels
Shills
premiere. Yes. So, but because they weren't invited to Deadpool and Wolverine, you know why they weren't invited to Deadpool and Wolverine? Because Disney doesn't need them. That movie's going to succeed. It's everyone loves Deadpool. Everyone really loves Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Those two characters in the same movie, even if the movie ends up being shit, it's still going to make money and succeed. And Disney doesn't need them. They don't need their influence. They don't need them to go out on YouTube and shill for the movie and tell their viewers to watch it. And another thing with regards to the Marvels, I don't know if I ever told you this, Darth Melvin, but when they covered the Marvels, they came out and shit all over it pretty much in their review of it. They did not like it. And then
lose shill points.
Exactly. And then they came out and did a follow-up live stream where they walked back their criticism because they were getting compared to us. They triggered their woke fans that are subscribed to them, and they got really angry, and they were comparing that. I believe they got compared to like Geeks and Gamers and like Nerdrotic and those guys. And then they heard whenever they started those compared, they had to come out and say, no, we're not like them. We're not toxic. We don't hate women, yada, yada, yada. And I did a video on it. It's on the channel chat of these guys. I did a whole video on it. You can go on the homepage and find it under the Marvels. It's these guys. It's the guy on the left and Soy Boy Coy. And they're talking about, how we're not toxic. We're not sexist. We're not like those people. When we criticize, we're criticizing for the right reasons. And it makes me wonder now, did Disney see their review and say, hey, you guys were too critical. You guys, your shill pass has been revoked. You're going to have to go out and do overtime. We're not bringing you to Deadpool and Wolverine now, because that was the last MCU project movie that came out.
Wouldn't surprise me.
So
these people, no integrity, no shame. And it's like they love to just like laugh about how they're shills and like deny it, but it's just like, look at their fucking faces. They know they're shills.
They don't care. They 1.2 million subscribers. And we're going to get to the analytics of the video when we begin the video, because the views on their video 16 hours after upload, at least, not good. And ratioed. As for Deadpool and Wolverine, like it's looking like I think it's probably going to end up being an all right movie. I think it's going to be a thumbs up movie. But you never know with Disney. They could fuck it up. They could fuck those two characters up completely. I think they will eventually. But this Marvel reset that they're trying to do begins with this movie. And yet, what's
going on with the Marvel reset? Like,
apparently,
I'm so checked out.
Yeah, apparently this Deadpool and Wolverine, they're bringing them into the MCU through the multiverse, and they're bringing them in basically to save it. In the trailer, Deadpool says, like, I'm Marvel Jesus. So they're coming in for him to save it. But another fun little fact, Thursday, apparently, I've seen tweets about this, and people let me know in the member stream yesterday. Apparently, the first trailer for Captain America Brave New World is dropping tomorrow. And if it does, it will be getting a Shill trailer. And that movie, I don't know if you've heard the rumors about that movie, but not good, too political, I'm hearing. So that is probably going to be the next Marvel. So this will come out, and then immediately following is Captain America 4, which, Deadpool Wolverine's going to come out. They're going to say that the MCU is back, Marvel's back, and then it's very similar to what's going on with Star Wars. I think Star Wars is worse, though. Anyway,
there's a lot of content in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With Star Wars, there's a lot less, and the damage of what they did to Star Wars just beyond repair.
Yeah.
Which
I was going to say we're not shilling hard enough because we don't get things.
Because we don't get
You do get things.
They don't get things. They don't get things. This is the guy. This is the guy right here. I can never find what I'm looking for in this damn StreamYard.
It's like every time you pause, like they got a stupid fucking face.
This guy says, I'm not a shill. I don't get things. I'm not a shill.
Did he pay for that Grogu?
Probably not. I'm sure he probably got sent to him, or he got it at a Mando premiere. He got it at an interview. These people have interviewed cast members in the past. They got interviews with cast members of Andor.
Shill. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get those interviews? Like, even Star Wars Sexplained. I don't think it's because like he's got 700,000 subscribers that people just like contact him and be like, "Hey, can I do an interview?" No, that's orchestrated by Disney.
Yep.
There's someone that says, "Hey, Sexplained, can we get them on your channel?" It's the same thing with them. It's not like they contact them on their own and it's all independent. And it's like you see these channels with like 400 subscribers or less getting interviews, all orchestrated by Disney.
I get it. So I need to shill harder. Because I got the memo there, but a bunch of people.
Pedro Pascal on his shirt holding. Yes, he's got a Grogu shirt on, not a shill, right? You see, it's hard to see. I'll blow it up here for a second. That's Pedro Pascal holding Grogu. I need to shill harder. God, what does that even look like? Do I even want to know?
I mean, they're admitting
People who got
that they
Deadpool.
shill.
What's that, Darth Melvin?
They're admitting that they shill. It's like, oh, but I just got to shill harder.
Who got Deadpool and Wolverine screen invites? I'm like, not us. Apparently they're mad at us. Apparently we went to the dark side a little too soon.
All I said is that I didn't like the writing one time. Next thing you know, Mickey Mouse has a gun to my head and is holding my children. Oh boy, you're never gonna see your wife again. Anyway,
fake wife. Anyway, that was it. They said it. That was basically what they said. Complete bullshit. We all know. We all know that they are shills. So let's get into it. Let's get into the full video. But before we do that, let's check out. I really want to check out the views and the ratio. The analytics, you guys, on this video were very, very telling to me. And it is close. I'll blow it up for you here in a second, chat. All right, my screen is running very slow. There we go. So here we are. We have it, and the video is currently sitting at 1.7 likes, 1.7 dislikes. And here we go. This is the big one, Darth Melvin. 1.22 million subscribers, 31,892 views in 17 hours.
Ouch.
For the Acolyte. Now, doing just a little bit of simple math in my head. So, if you're doing the percentage of views to subscribers, 10% of their subscribers would be, if my math is correct, 120,000 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Would be 10% subscribers watching their videos. So, it's less than half that. So, 5% would be 60,000. 3% would be 30,000. So, at 1.22, doing the math here, views based upon their subscribers, 3% are watching, excuse me, God, every time I stream, I get hiccups. 3% of their viewers are watching our content.
Not good.
Imagine if 3% of your subscribers were watching your content. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good for me either. But, you know, big channel, that's all they need. They're just stringing along, you know. They don't care. They can shill, and it doesn't matter. So anyway, all right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? All right. We're going to try. We're going to
fucking face.
Because even with these guys, even though they reacted, God, this guy, jeez, I'm getting, Jared Fogle. I'm getting Jared Fogle vibes from this guy in this screenshot right now. What do you think, chat? Like, seriously, the Subway, Eat Fresh, you know, mildly obese, has said questionable things.
Do we got a new nickname?
I don't know,
'Cause
Jared
I'm kind of liking it.
I don't know, maybe soy number 4 or soy number 5 at this point, because I guess he's getting called soy. I think that guy should take Soy Boy once again and run with it. But like that was just Jared Fogle right there. And look, he's got the creases in the cheeks like Roku. He's got the Roka creases.
I just wanted to see him talk it.
Did I miss the beginning? We'll just start from here. Screw it. That's the very beginning.
Oh, it's like a Mr. Fusion. It's a Back to the Future reference, Greg. There she is.
She's back.
I told you it was going to happen.
Thank God. Oh, he's back. Maybe he'll.
So what did you think, Darth Melvin, about metal detector Wookiee?
What are they doing with that?
I don't know. Like, are they trying to? Is it a midi-chlorian detector?
Like, are they trying to detect?
There's midi-chlorians buried in the ground.
Yeah, like shit? I don't know.
I don't know what they're doing. Why are Jedi doing this? Like, shouldn't they have like a probe? You could have a droid do this. Why are Jedi being sent out to?
And did it say how long they were on this planet for? Because like that's actually a big part of the plot.
7 months.
7 months.
I believe it was 7 months. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe someone said 7 months. And what's up? Mr. Grant Gregory is in the chat. What is up? It's been a while. Good to see you.
I mean, like, what are they doing? Are they doing like 8-hour days, 5 days a week, or are they going all 7? No days off, no holidays, no vacation.
Virtual Satire says 7 weeks. I thought it was 7 months.
7 weeks.
Okay, I'm seeing 7 weeks a lot in the
That's
chat.
That's nothing. I've taken shits that lasted longer than 7 weeks. And Torben's like crying his eyes out. I want to go home. The car is out.
And that was like a major part of this episode. Him wanting to go home was like his entire motivation for the insane shit that he did. It's such.
Like, what's a bitch gonna be doing on Coruscant? Just like in his apartment playing video games or some shit.
Right. That's the best Leslye Headland could come up with. Another Jared Fogle smile. Like, Jesus Christ. I think Jared Fogle. Yes, I think we have a new nickname, Chad. Jared Fogle.
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh. Looks like he has lipstick on.
He's got a similar smile to Jared, I think. It's been so long.
Think so.
But like
It's like
I'm
it's
liking
a
the
smile
name.
like it's a smile that's like you have some skeletons in your closet. You're hiding a deep dark secret.
You know, it's like the Force calling to Soul for Osha to be his apprentice. I feel the Force is calling to me that this has got to be the nickname, Jared Fogle.
We're gonna get to that here in a little bit. But anyway, midichlorian metal detector.
They'll do some Jedi stuff this time.
Nope. It's gonna unceremoniously die again off screen.
What are they doing?
Getting moss samples. You never got moss samples before?
Is this the part of the story that he's starting with? With her on the table?
It all began by collecting moss samples.
You guys are so cringe too. Like all their fucking again, like reminder, and that's the other thing. Full frontal guy as well over here. Full frontal in Star Wars.
Brendock.
I'm not hungry.
It's unwise to insult a worker's cooking.
I'm just sick of eating noodle legs.
It's an Easter egg.
And I want to go home to Coruscant.
I want to go home to King's Landing.
Been here for 7 weeks, and there's no one here. And if we were going to find something,
By the way, like he looked
7
ridiculous.
weeks.
7 weeks, yes.
Like, come on. Like, he's supposed to be a Jedi. Like, what a bitch.
Yeah, and typical, the white male is the one complaining. Disney just had to slip it in there. They don't want, couldn't have a woman complaining or bitching about something.
Oh,
Just
God.
a little.
This whole
was,
episode, the men are like unhinged and emotional. Like, he's like, I want to go home. I want to go home to Reddit on my computer. And you have Soul, who's like all emotional about Osha, just like unhinged. And then the one who has their emotions under control, Fake Trinity. And then the one who beats the Wookiee at the end, Fake Trinity. Manhandles him. Judo trips him, I believe.
Yep.
we probably would have found it by now.
100 years ago, this planet was captured.
I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe men have periods in Disney Star Wars, and women do not. I don't know.
Cataloged as lifeless because of a hyperspace disaster.
Oh, the hyperspace disaster.
So there's some plants here.
Apparently, that was from the High Republic novels. I heard
The Light of the Jedi, Charles Soule, Star Wars Sexplain's favorite book from the High Republic.
Yep, you got it.
Big deal.
Calm yourself, Padawan. Do not center around your anxieties.
The dark side was in him.
I don't know about. I wanted to say this in the early portion of this too. Did you notice? Like, did the actor Lee Jung? That's his name, right? Lee Jung Jae playing Soul. Did he like? I know people are just like praising the shit out of his acting. I didn't think it was all that great, but I thought it was especially bad in this episode. Did you pick up on that?
It's like hard to say he's bad because of the language barrier, but it's not like fantastic. It is like bad. Like the last episode, I thought it was bad with when he's alerting the Jedi and just like being very casual. My team is dead. It's like, really? Like that lifeless while you're talking? And then, like, here, it's just, like, very awkward pretty much the whole episode. And people have just been sucking him off from the beginning, being like, he's the Qui-Gon Jinn of this show. Fuck that. He's a complete disgrace to Star Wars. And Leslye Headland, this whole show has just been ripping off the prequels. And this is another example, Virgins in the Force, defying the council. The council says, no, we don't want to train these people. And Soul has to pull an inner Qui-Gon and have his period, like you're saying, and try to go and train the girls or train one of the girls.
Yeah, and the line he said, what's her name? Carrie Ann Moss said just a second ago, don't center on your anxieties. Ripped off from episode 1. The first thing Qui-Gon says to Obi-Wan in episode 1.
Man, like the whole fucking
Just
show.
cherry picking lines and saying them again, just for member berries.
And like Dave Filoni was hardcore on this in Ahsoka, and like I pointed that out in a lot of my breakdowns. These I'm not catching right away, but I know if you like rewatch the show and we're like specifically looking for those lines, there's a ton of them in there. Like you can make a video breaking it all down. Be pretty crazy.
Yep.
Just the plagiarism. It's like they're trying to rehash Star Wars, reboot it, basically.
Soft reboot.
Yep.
You're looking for a versions.
What's a versions?
A concentration of force energy.
You've been here for 7 weeks, and he doesn't know what the fuck they're doing there. Just pointing that out. Great writing, as always, Leslye. I understand. You see, that's one of those lines that you have to explain it to the audience, but like they've been there 7 weeks and he doesn't know what the fuck they were doing there this whole fucking time. Fuck out of here.
I just can't get over how much of a bitch he is. He's supposed to be a Jedi. Like, yeah, this mission, he's probably bored, but it's like they're there for a reason. And it's like, what, he doesn't like talking to fake Trinity or Soul or Kalnaka. He thinks they're lame or something. I don't, like, they're all there together. They're a Jedi. It's like, what's he bitching about? Like, to the point where he's, like, gonna fuck everyone over.
Social justice Jedi. All right. I'm going to give full screen a shot, chat. So let's fingers crossed. It worked yesterday.
Centered around a location.
A versions could create
And see,
life.
every time with StreamYard, I put it in full screen. It doesn't work.
Like what we see on this planet.
Curious.
It's a power. Nothing could be more important to the Jedi.
Like, I don't know. It just feels like this was like this was the first day of shooting, maybe. And like his English, just what they like told him in Japanese, like what to say in English. He's like, just say these words, but like he has no idea what he's saying, you know?
No,
like
the whole. What was it?
I was just gonna say, like, just if you told someone to say words and they said them and have no idea what they mean.
Yeah, it's just people have been sucking him off from the beginning. You know, he can go fuck himself. He thinks this show is good. But the whole vergence of the Force now, to my understanding, you know, that was Anakin in The Phantom Menace, but that could be applied to places like Dagobah, like where Yoda was living. I believe so. That's something, I don't know if the chat can confirm that. That's something I want to look up. But in regards to people, that was centered around Anakin, and that is the Chosen One prophecy. And they're just like casually talking about this. And then when it's like they find out it's the girls, oh, virgins of the Force, it's like, aren't they thinking, oh, the Chosen One prophecy, blah, blah, blah. And they alert the Jedi Council about it. So when Qui-Gon comes to them 100 years later, says, I've discovered a virgins in the Force, I think he's the Chosen One, isn't any of them going to be like, oh, what about those stupid fucking girls that were a virgins in the Force 100 years ago? Or no? Like, no, that's not the case.
It's not the case. Real quick, Peter Rackus for $5. Every time we get a new episode, it's always going to be the worst episode. Yeah, I'm going to have to check the poll here in a little bit. I took the screen down. I will in a little bit. Thank you for the $5, Peter Rackus. Typhon set for $10. So the only, quote, fans that praise the Acolyte are those that literally whore themselves out. Yeah, they sound like reliable resources. Yeah, that's true. That's a great way of putting it. Whores. I call them cheerleaders is another word. Like they sit, especially these people, they just sit there like they're just missing the pom-poms. They're just cheerleaders for the show, these reactors. I don't care for 10 or I don't care for $5. Let's make some Ray boys cry tonight. Ray boys, May boys, and Oshamirs. And I think the Oshamirs are already crying, Darth Melvin, because we didn't get any of that.
No, Oshamir the episode, and now we only have one episode for the Oshamir. Like, they're losing their shit. And it's like they didn't even kiss or anything in the episode. It's like they just like started talking to each other and they're losing their fucking shit over Oshimir.
Yeah.
But
By the way,
Leslye Headland confirmed it basically, so I'm assuming something's coming in episode 8.
I don't know, maybe a twin threesome.
Maybe.
Who knows what's going on in that sick, twisted mind of
A
Leslye Headland?
triad.
Who knows what Leslye Headland has seen that she might be applying to this show? I think you in chat know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
This is a noble mission.
Is that the thing that created the twins?
Yeah, it's kind of a interesting. Doesn't
why
necessarily.
is he twitching so much? Why is he turning his head? Do you notice that he's like He's like going like this.
I don't know. Just
Say if it came from the-
Jaredism.
Yeah, I guess. You know, is he
He's
getting?
always looking over his shoulder for the
Picking
the
up,
FBI.
picking up some like FBI chatter in his headset, perhaps.
Yeah, we got to get like a picture of Jared like right next to him.
I need that screenshot of him doing that smile. Yeah, I'll have to go back to the stream because I did pause it for a while and get it. I doubt I could find it, but yeah.
The light of the dark, though.
My Padawan is too distracted to appreciate the significance of emergence.
He's very worried about his
Nor
hairline.
are we sure that it's the cause of life on Brendok.
It was disturbed, unbalanced.
You were disturbed. Do not confuse Torben's feelings with your own.
Good note.
I do not tell him answers to ease his mind. I teach him to seek the answers for himself.
Just great riveting. Like, why didn't they edit this stuff out? They're just sitting there, and this means nothing to the plot.
And you know, I was browsing through Twitter today, and there was someone who was talking about if there was like a thing between Soul and Fake Trinity. They're thinking about shipping
Oh my
these characters.
I keep saying we need to do like troll ships for some of these shows, like Soul and Osha. Just like troll ships and just stuff that'll, and then they'll cry about it.
Kelnaka and Torben.
Like the makeup sex that they had after their fight.
That's called mentorship.
That's why I have a Padawan and you do not.
What's going on
Why,
here?
Yeah, right?
why
Oh.
doesn't he have a Padawan? Like, is there something wrong with Soul? And, like, how old is he supposed to be here? Like, is there more lore to this character? Like why doesn't he not have a Padawan? It seems like it's kind of a big deal. Like he should have one. That's what
I
they're
don't know.
insinuating.
It's all over the place with the show. And for some reason, he really, really wants one. For some reason, he really, really, really wants Osha. And
Yeah,
we're gonna
really
get to
wants
we're gonna get to this in a second. I think this scene's coming up.
Follow the river. We haven't covered the Northlands yet. Meet us back at the camp.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. Speeder bikes.
Very.
Those speeder bikes looked really bad as well. Like that looked like really bad, and especially in the later scene as well. They looked really bad. $180 million. I believe. How much was Revenge of the Sith? 140?
140, 120 is like
Something
is
like.
not 180.
Yeah, this cost more than Revenge of the Sith did, chat.
Very realistic looking speeder bike.
I mean, they're not real.
Don't say lies, Greg.
This is tying into the flashback from episode 3, everyone's favorite episode, when he was spying on them.
Oh, good call, Greg.
When I can't find you, I look here. Why do you always have to do things like that? Why do you always run off alone?
These little shits are using the Force.
Greg.
It was hilarious.
I think you can make like a video of this guy laughing. It's like a 10-minute video of him go.
If I laugh at your jokes, will you still let me on the show? Because, I can't start a channel on my own and get subscribers on my own. I need to be connected to this channel with 1.2 million subscribers. Piece of shit. Another Jared Fogle smile.
Can't talk about children like that.
Yeah. Look in a mirror.
Do Do we need to see all this again?
Well, for those of us,
why is he so scared? He's like, oh my god.
I don't know, like Soul.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Like, were you getting like some slight like PDF file vibes from Soul in this episode?
It was weird because it's just like
like
she's destined to be my apprentice. It's like, whoa, dude, whoa.
Yeah, there's okay, imagine this is real life for a second. Okay, man sees children playing, follows them to their home. Goes back and tells goes back and tells people has a connection to one said child that he followed home.
Yeah.
Like apply, like, you know, it's weird. Like, yeah, like, so if someone in your life said that to you, you'd be like, okay, you need to talk to somebody.
You could say like it's the force, the will of the force. But I think they're trying way too hard for him to be the Qui-Gon of this show and defy the council and to just go against them and be like, I'm going to train this person. And they completely fail. And it comes off as like you were saying, it's creepy.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, we know this.
That was another thing. And even these guys mentioned it. Like, half of the episode was shit that we already saw.
This could have all been in episode 3. And it's crazy because this flashback was 2 episodes, 25% of the fucking show. And if you count the first 2 episodes that really kind of set up the story and everything, that's 4 episodes. That's half the show of setting up the show, basically. So you got, and then you had episode, 4, where they kind of like travel to that planet. You know, that was like arguably a filler episode. Episode 5 is the lightsaber duels. Like, that's Leslye Headland's favorite. Episode 6 is the shit-ass Oshamir episode. And now we got the finale. It's like there's just not enough time to tell this story because half of the show is setting up the plot.
Like, I was expecting this to be like a 50% flashback, 50% current day, and they were going to like set up. So I think the next episode is going to start. Osha is already going to be full dark side at that point. They're going to completely skip over her. Like they're going to say, oh, her putting on the mask was her fall to the dark side. No, we need to see more than that.
I don't know how they're going to wrap up the show in 1 episode.
I don't either. It's like they have so much to do. It's crazy. And
it kind of feels like a Filoni Ahsoka season finale, episode 8, which is like a mid-season finale because there was going to be 2 seasons at least of that show. And I kind of have a feeling there's going to be 2 seasons of this. But Leslye Headland, I believe, is on record saying like there's a definitive ending. And it's like, have they really secretly greenlighted a 2nd season of this show? I don't think so. And especially after seeing the numbers, I don't think so. So it has to have like a pretty definitive ending. There could be some open-ended stuff, but it's like gotta like end. Unlike Ahsoka, where that didn't end.
Apparently the last episode is another, it's 44 minutes, but like this one, like I keep track of this, like it ends like 7 minutes before the like 44-minute mark, and there's like 8 minutes of credits plus the recap and then the title screen. So this episode was about 35 minutes. They have to wrap this all up in 35 minutes.
And then they had the banger tunes at the end of the episode.
Oh my god!
Just like
these guys
this isn't Star Wars.
Yeah, these guys sat there and listened to it. We can watch a little bit of it at the end, but they sat there and listened to the whole thing. We're talking about how great it was. I heard that
got copyrighted and copyrighted hard, like blocked video.
Really?
I don't know if it's blocked in the US, but maybe it's blocked in just like Russia or some other countries.
It's just like Back to the Future, Greg.
We are not alone. Indara.
Well, there we go. It's Back to the Future now. Every episode, it's something else.
Can you read me?
I got a lot of hate mail for saying there was going to be another flashback, and I deserved it.
What? Who cares?
I think he's got a lot. Oh my God, there we go. Fucking creepy. I think he's got a lot more hate mail coming his way after tonight.
Look at his
I don't
silly
know.
face.
I know. Why are people calling me Jared Fogle? What do I have to do with him?
The flashback.
I just want to see who started the fire. Was it always burning since Brendok's been turning?
Follows her back to her home.
No security cameras.
Oh, sick. Oh, I really thought it was going to go up that a lot faster.
Just the regular rock climbing, man.
I thought there's going to be some like Ezio Auditore de Forense, you know. Wow, he's still going.
God, Assassin's Creed.
I really thought he was going to like nothing.
And ambitious. He saw all this.
Oh, what a creep. Also, their force sensitivity isn't great for the fact that they can't feel his presence. Just
And his force sensitivity is off sometimes too.
Don't worry,
what I
moving
didn't
on.
buy? What I didn't buy was Soul being freaked out by what he was witnessing. Not like it like kind of looks weird and everything, but it's like he acts like, oh, the girls are in danger. It's like, really? Like, well, they seem to be doing fine for as long as they've been living with these witches.
Yeah.
So it's
Like,
why
you
is
just-
he like he needs to go in and save them? And it's like, like I don't think they're really in danger. It's like
Yeah.
fairly obvious.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's just Leslye Headland has no idea what the hell she's doing. And by the way, I know we mentioned him or Dave Filoni approved this episode.
Oh,
Just
100
he saw this episode. He could have made changes. He could have said, well, I don't think George would have went this route. Nope, left it all in, gave it the thumbs up, said good to go. Put it on my screen right now.
But I don't think that could be said enough. Like, because there's people who are having fun ripping apart on this show, but with the next Filoni show that comes out, they're gonna be like, oh my God, Dave Filoni, Star Wars. No, this is Dave Filoni, Star Wars. He's chief fucking creative officer.
oh
They sent something. Oh, is that what that was?
no, it was a creaky noise. They didn't sense shit.
He was around for all of episode 3.
We should return to the ship, ask the council for guidance.
Stop giggling, Jesus Christ.
This is
for
difficult
the
to
curse.
get through. Like, I just don't understand why people watch their shit. It's like, because you're probably going to watch the episode on your own, and then you're going to watch their reaction to it. And it's like every other clip, they're just like fucking laughing and saying something stupid. And it's the same thing with all these channels.
I'd be very curious, like, to see their analytics and see like what parts of the video, just like the line graph on where people watch. Like, I think there's probably like that couple thousand, 5 to 10% that watch the whole video. I'd say there's probably maybe less than that, less than 5% that watch the whole video. I guess we're in that 5%, believe it or not. And it takes years off my life. Imagine watching 20 of these a day. But
at least you have another motive involved in clipping their shit.
But yeah, there's probably people that go around each and every one of these. They just want justification for liking the show, and they think tuning into these people gives them that. But I'd be very curious to see like the line graph of like where, and it's probably just like the end of the episode, the lightsaber fight with Kelnaka, and that's like probably it. That's probably like all that
It's
most
like,
of them.
I could see the Patreon, watching the full reaction all in one. You're watching the episode along with their commentary, but like these videos where they're chopping it up, it's just too hard to stay focused.
Negan Smith says, I never want to see a minority Jedi or Sith ever again. Well, Disney's ruined them. Disney has ruined them. They do a terrible job with them.
Torben's
Thanks.
got to be the biggest bitch Jedi there ever.
Who?
Torben.
Yeah. Why does he want to kill himself?
I think it's because of him that everyone died. But I think it's really because he's a bitch. But I don't think that was their goal. Their goal is to be, he's so ashamed of what happened, and it like really kind of started with him being a total bitch.
Yeah, and he asserted his white privilege.
But you know, like the witches, first of all, Mother Anastasia invaded his mind. I mean, they did break and enter, which is not good, but then Mother Anastasia invaded his mind. And then when they go there, the Zabrak mother wanted to kill them all and tried to kill them all. It turned the Wookiee against them. So, like, there's a lot of misunderstanding. A lot of people are at play. And, like, really, to just, like, drink poison and just be a monk, like, your whole life. He goes from wanting to go home because he's bored to purposely just like sitting around all day doing nothing.
Yep.
I just think he hated himself, and that's why he drank the poison, because his life sucked.
Melissa Lord for $5. Seeing episode 3 from another angle was the shits. It works in BTTF2. What was that? I don't know what that is. Because we care about
the future too.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. Because we care. Oh, I should have kept reading. Because we care about Marty and George, but everyone hates the twins and this show. Worst episode. Yeah, I do think this was the worst episode. Thanks for the $5, Melissa Lord. The Gatekeeper gifted 2. I don't know what is that, EU. Thanks for the $2. Didn't say anything, but thank you for the $2. And Melissa Lord again for $2. Good job, Grizzy and Melvin, exposing the fake Disney wars. 100%. Thank you for that. And we're going to keep doing it. We're going to round out. We're going to get through. We're going to defeat the Shills and finish this god-awful fucking show. All right, back to they really are fucking rejects. The real retards, Gregory, and I don't even know this guy on the right's name.
Safety. The witches prepare for a ceremony tonight.
Fear for their safety.
What if the girls are in danger?
This is like listening to Sully just sounds so off in this scene.
Oh, dude, you jumped to a conclusion.
Indara, I know you would defer to the council, but I insist.
We don't have high-speed Wi-Fi.
See what I have seen.
You jumped the shark, Soul. You just immediately assumed danger.
It's an old platform elevator. This must be an old mining site.
Kilnaga, slice the controls.
Soul,
they just broke it.
Soul wanted to defy the council immediately. Didn't want to tell the council, or I forget if they talked to the council already, but didn't want to involve them.
Yeah, he's Qui-Gon. You know, Qui-Gon defied the council. Oh, so Soul is Qui-Gon. Just cherry picking the prequels and especially episode 1.
See, Qui-Gon might have defied the council, but he did it in like a respectful way. He wasn't just like a bitch about it.
He talked to them.
Yeah.
I'm going in alone.
We must escort you.
It's too risky to go in as a group. They'll take it as a threat.
There are over 50 of
I was going to say.
50 women and only 2 children.
We should go as a team.
But we must be vigilant.
I wonder what kind of light they're going to paint Soul in.
Well, it's clearly going to get ugly, right?
I have a feeling the Jedi are going to be very unlikable after this episode.
I mean,
oh yeah. Wait do you hear what Gregory has to say about the Jedi in this episode? He said like over and over, it's fucking just saying exactly what Disney wants. Disney probably sent him a memo. Remember, he's not a shill though. Disney probably sent him a memo on what they wanted him to say in reacting to this. Just going with the fucking flow.
They've been setting it up that he clearly has done something atrocious.
Good evening. I'm Master Indara.
I don't care. I like episode 3, guys.
I am Anastasia, mother of the...
Because they got fucking ratioed to hell in that video. We'll have to check that video later. See how their episode 3 one did ratio-wise. They got called shills a lot in that one.
This coven.
You're trespassing. We thought this planet was uninhabited.
The all-knowing Jedi were ignorant of their surroundings. I find that hard to believe.
Oh, cool.
Torben.
So, like this scene here, when Mother Anasea, if I can even pronounce her name right, I mean, Mother Anasea invades Torben's mind. Like, I don't know, like, why did they write it to be like so sexual? Like, did you pick up on that?
I did not. I want to watch it again.
I don't, just like the way she's like, I'll give you what you want. What do you want? I'll give it to, I don't know. It felt very, and like some of these people were just like, oh, like adjusting themselves during it.
Jedi Padawan.
Oh, we're seeing how the spell went down.
You've traveled so far only to become trapped on this planet. You are a strong and good Jedi. You are a strong and good Jedi. Do you have natural desires you suppress?
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh, like what?
Do you wish to escape this planet? Do you wish to escape?
Yeah, like what kind of desire? I was like, I was waiting for her to say like, do you want me or something like that. I was like half expecting that to come out of her mouth in this scene. You know, again, you know, Leslye Headland.
Yeah, maybe he'll scissor her.
Yeah, maybe he's got. Yeah, maybe he's transitioned already.
Is that a metaphor? Is that a euphemism?
Do you wish to escape this planet? I can help you.
Homeboy's just in a trance.
You wish to return to Coruscant. Your master denies you. I would not keep you from what you want.
This is the most sexual Star Wars has ever felt.
What?
These guys are fucking weird, man. I'll tell you. They say it, like they get like these are the no, it's the soy boys who haven't. Have you ever heard the soy boys when they say tingles in the jingles?
No.
Oh god, that's a soy. The 3 soy boys. They say that all the fucking time. They didn't say it this time, but yeah, might need they might be wanting to sexplain it.
What do you need? Why not ask me? Ask me.
Ask her.
I want to return to Coruscant.
It wasn't a question.
Kneel.
Why would he kneel?
If you want
to
your
her?
Padawan return.
I don't know.
What a bitch.
Yeah. He's a man and she's a woman, and he's a white man and she's a non-white woman, and that's what they
You see Team America World Police? It's like,
yes, I haven't seen
now
it.
suck my cock, Gary.
That might be a good idea for Shill's react. I might have to go get that. Thank you for the suggestion.
Turn to his right mind. I suggest you all leave.
I want to show them what you taught me. Please let me take the test.
You cannot deny that Jedi have the right to test potential Padawans.
So nothing crazy went down in Torben's mind?
Well, all I wanted to do is go to Coruscant.
Some strange human desires.
Whatever that means.
The scouts will bring Osha to your camp at midday.
We appreciate your cooperation.
I just want to see the Jedi killing them.
I don't want to say same, but same.
I feel a connection to Osha.
Testing.
Why does he feel a connection to Osha? Like the way he says it too, and just like compare, like seriously, someone said that in real life. I have a connection to this. I don't even want to like say the words.
It's like, it's not May, it's Osha. That's weird too.
Yeah, I prefer one to the other. And like I know what these people say, like it's the Force. The Force is, you know, pushing them towards each. Was that Leslie's intention though with this? I have no idea.
Yeah, I thought it was weird. Like he just meets her, and then he pulls out his lightsaber, and he's like, "I think you'd make a fine Jedi, Osha." It's like, how do you know that? You just fucking met her. And now he's telling her here that he has a connection with her. It's like, how do you know this?
I don't know. Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, 'cause
Don't
of the
ask
plot.
questions. Needs to happen. The show needs to happen. It needs to end. We need to get to the ending.
The twins is not something we can take seriously. Osha's too old to join the order.
I feel she's meant to be my Padawan.
Well, we'll slow your roll.
Her coven will never let her leave. They are so insular, so strange.
Oh my god, this guy acted out of selfish desires.
They mocked her sister with dark magic.
Ceremonial markings are customary in many cultures in the galaxy.
She was understanding.
But Osha did not have one. I worry she's not safe.
That's true. She may have resisted being marked. There's no way to know.
It's like
Who is protecting this?
there's adult witches in this coven. So to like act like these girls are gonna die is a bit ridiculous. Now, are they part of a cult? Yes, they are. But like he's acting like they're in danger, like they're gonna die. It's like he doesn't know anything that's going on with this coven, and is just being an emotional bitch.
Yeah. So just so confusing.
This child, if not the Jedi, I believe she wants to live with us.
I mean, she kind of stated that.
Do not confuse what Osha wants with what you want.
Yeah, no, she literally said that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Come on, Torben, give me something good.
Torben's a really interesting player in all of this.
No, he isn't. How's he interesting? He got possessed and then he just wants to kill himself. That makes him interesting.
Let's hope so.
Because how he went out is one of the more interesting ways, I thought.
What is that?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just need to take a sample of your blood.
Appreciate the approach. It's just episode 3, but from the Jedi perspective.
In this test,
That's a good thing. If this were like a longer series and you did this like several episodes later, it may have worked a little better, but like we just saw this not even a month ago.
And it's like we didn't need to see May and her test because we already knew that this happened. Like pretty much exactly. What they showed in this episode with May doing the test, we knew this happened exactly how it went down. And if they wanted to add a few lines of dialogue, they could have done that with episode 3 and just made it a little longer. But no, we have to have like a double episode.
you must divine what images appear on the testing.
What you see?
A spaceship. A castle. A planet.
You know, in anime, they'll often, like, when they're doing these other perspective things, they will show you the whole scenes all over again. But those are like 30 episodes in a season.
It was like literally what I just said. God, Jesus Christ. Another creepy. Look at that chin. Double chin.
Creepy Shill face.
Creep face.
Should save that for the Halloween thumbnails.
Yeah. Scary Shill emote.
These Shills.
Probably a more effective way to do it, right?
Is your marking a part of Ascension?
He might be auditioning for like Joker, like a Joker nickname with all the giggling, but you're gonna have to do a lot of hard work to get Jared Fogle for me to change it from Jared Fogle. A lot of hard work.
Do you like it?
Mama says Ascension means Osha and I will lead the coven. That's why I have a marking like Mama.
But your children, how can you become the leaders?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Everyone must walk through fear. Everyone must be sacrificed to fulfill their destiny.
Doesn't that sound like some dark side shit?
That like wasn't what they said either in the other episode. I guess they're just hoping that we as the fans forget that.
I think Sexplained, I watched his review. He said that because she misrepresented what they said, that kind of plays into their fear a little bit. Which like that they're in danger, but I don't think the girls are in danger. Like they're in a cult for sure, but there is adult witches. They're not gonna die. And like the Jedi really have no business being there. And if they do, like they have to run it by the fucking council. Like this is a big decision to make. And they defy the council.
Yep.
Wait, what if all the folks that died did like a typical cult does and drank the Kool-Aid. That's what it sounded like to me. Like in order for them to ascend, the others needed to die.
You
Wait,
must
what is
have
this?
the courage.
The Democrats?
Clearly, yeah. I wonder which way these guys lean.
And the truth.
We should continue the test.
Please.
A planet.
Correct.
Uh-oh. She's been hit with a feeling.
You, Sol, and Kalnaka continue the field work. I'll wait here until Coruscant makes contact with us.
Oja past.
That's actually a really cool shot with the reflection.
I agree.
The council said no.
How
They will
many
not
times
sanction.
they said that's a
strike.
cool shot?
You gotta like search for things to compliment with the show. I mean, it's gotta be hard. I don't know. Just imagine, like, if you had to do a video like defending this somehow. Like, how would you? I have no idea. I guess I could take a few pointers from these people. Oh, it's a cool shot. Oh, it's a cool fight. The fight's cool. You know, visually, it's stunning.
The scissoring turned me on.
It's the sexiest Star Wars. Oh, we had Soy Boy say that last week, and then these guys say it this week.
Them all down.
Bringing the twins to Coruscant or separating them from their coven.
But there's something
Oh my God! Speaking of the Soy Boy, light spoiler for Shill's defend, but like the Soy Boys tried to use like the Jedi in this show, like mainly Sol, to explain Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi.
Oh God.
I say, oh, it makes sense for Luke to be acting the way that he's acting. Look at how, Sol and the Jedi acted in this episode. I'm not going to spoil it, but like that was like their argument. And they went off on a thing about The Last Jedi and how it's not bad. And it does make sense. Fucking soys.
dangerous about those women. You saw what they were capable of.
Okay, Toman.
But Oja past.
After you coached her, do not alter this little girl's destiny because you have formed an emotional attachment to her.
That is not what's happening here.
It's kind of what's happening.
He's having a Star
Says
Wars
man with
meltdown.
Was that?
He's having a Star Wars meltdown. That's not what's happening here.
You barely know her.
It's the twins' blood test results.
Their M count is through the roof.
Their symbionts are the same. Even identical twins would have different symbionts.
The twins were artificial.
I thought the first time I heard it, he said symbiotes. Fucking shit. Yeah. Fuck Anakin.
Usually created.
Maybe by tapping into a power dense enough to split one consciousness into two bodies.
Oh.
Only a virgins could create that type of power.
It was the virgins.
Curious.
Horace, go! Don't you see?
Oh, he wants to get out of here.
We just need proof of a virgins, and those girls are the proof. This is our ticket home.
I knew it.
Don't they now don't they already have the proof with the blood results?
I mean, they do.
He's like, we need proof. I'm like, you have proof. It just proved it to you.
Why
so just
can't
show
they,
that to the council.
Yeah, like they can't like call the council back and be like, hey, like look at this blood sample. Jesus H. Lucas.
Oh, we need the plot to happen. We need the witches to die, and yeah. So, what was his plan? Is he gonna go kidnap the girls?
Yeah, like you gotta wonder, is Mother Anastasia like still lingering in his head? Because they don't explain that in the show.
No.
And the same thing with Kalnaka, like afterwards. Are the witches like still kind of in his head? Or no? He's just a weirdo now.
Something. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna answer that question.
Because it's just so weird to just like pick up and race off to the witches. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you realize you go in there and like kidnap the girls. Like, it could get hostile. Like, people will die. But no, he needs to go home and play his video games.
Something. Go and watch a little Star Wars pornography, or just episode 6 from last week.
Yeah, he needs to go to the whorehouses on Coruscant, where there are non-binary Louise Julie looking aliens.
Peter Rackus for $2. I see heels versus babyface in your feed. Yeah, he did a review, checked out some of his content. He does a good. I didn't see his review for this episode. I might have to check that out. Might be why it's there. Yeah, they're doing funny stuff over there. Fabian Saunders for $5. I think Soul is a newly appointed Jedi Knight at this point, so that might explain why he doesn't have a Padawan.
They kind of like hinted like there's something wrong with him, why he doesn't have a Padawan.
Yeah. No idea.
And he doesn't look like he's like 20 years old. He looks, I don't know, he looks like he's in his 30s at least. Late 20s. I don't know. I don't know how old he's supposed to be.
Steezo for life for $2. Thank you. Thank you, Fabian Sanders for the 5. Peter Rackus for the 2. Thank you as well. Steezo for life for $2. Wikipedia Twitter has unfollowed all accounts.
Is it all of them?
Is it all of them? We talked about that a little bit earlier.
Last I looked, there was they were still following 1,000 accounts, basically. I can't look on my Twitter because I am blocked. Gotta go on my alt.
That's fine. You can, if you want to do that while I'm finishing these up, you can. Or if not, we can do it after. Car parts for $10. Thank you. I got through Grace's 29-minute video. Wow. I mean, Darth Melvin and I last week barely got through her. What was it last week? 15, 20-minute video. We barely got through that.
That was rough.
That was absolutely rough. Got through Grace's 29-minute video. She rips the.
They're still following 753 people.
Okay.
I can't imagine they're going to not follow Star Wars Sexplained.
I don't know.
Kristen Baver.
Yeah, something's going on there. We might need a deep dive.
I just want to know if they unfollowed JAA Cup. Maybe they're like, you know what? This guy's fake news. We're not supporting him anymore.
These people are weird. She rips this episode more than, quote, our side has. Words I didn't expect to hear in any of her video. I only got through the first few minutes of it. I'm planning to cover it on Tuesday's members only stream. So members, make sure you tune in for that. We'll see if Grace rips she took some I did see her go at Leslye Headland, which was surprising.
Really strange that the 180.
Maybe
how do you support the entire show and now after this you're just like, well, I don't think so anymore.
Maybe she saw Shill watch-alongs last week.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking these shills are know that you're making videos and they're getting mad. And if you're fake news Kyle Katarn, you're in it too deep. You're not going to change. Louise Julie, you're just going to have private meltdowns, maybe a little public, but you're going to continue doing what you're doing. Grace Randolph might just say, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to be a clown.
Yeah,
who knows?
I don't. I don't think that will ever. Yeah,
I think she's retarded.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's very surface level. I remember she said about Andor. And she was just the reason Andor's not going to do well because it doesn't have cameos. And that was her reason. I'm people, nobody watched Andor because nobody remembered who he was from Rogue One. I didn't remember who he was when that trailer came out. It took me a second to figure out who he was when that first trailer came out.
It's I knew, but I didn't really know until I watched Rogue One again. I'm okay, it's this guy, because I forgot everything he did in that movie.
Yeah, the only thing memorable is the last 10 minutes of the movie.
It just I can't believe I don't know what the budget was for Andor, but I think it was a lot. I think it was more than Kenobi.
More than Kenobi, I've heard, yes.
And on a character, a side character in Rogue One, a Disney character. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. So last part here, I guess this is a quote from her video. People were acting bizarrely because the writers, quote, writers needed them to. Yeah, that's true. But mark my words, she will be right back. She will be shilling for the finale. I think she won. I'm fully predict she will be shilling for the finale.
That sex coordinator that they hired is going to be on the job for episode 8, and they're going to be grinding. They're going to be doing some sexual intercourse.
They really did not back her up with what she said last week, and that might be it too. The fact that they, Beefcake wasn't even in the episode.
I think there's going to be some cortosis dildos in the episode. Like, it's going to be wild season finale.
Yeah. Thank you, Car Parts, for the $10. Fractured Filter, member for 3 months. One of the mods. We were on Purist stream together yesterday talking KOTOR. These mofos need their hard drives checked. They need a lot of things checked. They need their brains checked. Mike Hill for $5. Leslye said the finale will reveal how Osha and May was created. Thought they did that already. I don't even know. I think it's just nobody cares.
They used the Force and did some ritual through scissoring. We already know this. Like, I don't know what, like, do they really have to explain it in detail what they did? Like, we already, like, kind of know. It's like, it's the Force. And it's scissoring, most likely.
All right, back to the real retards.
No, I don't want to go.
About become the leader.
You want to stop Osha from leaving? Then stop her.
She was forced to do it. Now that's a reveal.
I don't think she was forced to burn the place down, but
like it looked like she survived. And
I think so too. And you know what that means.
So I'm thinking she's the Sith master, but like, how is she a Sith?
How does she know what a Sith is?
Yeah, unless, I don't know, I think she's coming back to the show, and I would think that there's someone above Chimere, but it's best not to overthink Disney Star Wars.
Yes, the obvious answer is usually the correct answer. It's like people were like with the Chimere reveal, they're like trying to say like it's obvious, but like, oh, like maybe it's supposed to be obvious because like that's the way the show's written. It's like, nope, just
see, I thought it was like ridiculous, like how he just showed up. Because I'm thinking like, oh, where's he like got his mask and like costume and lightsaber and everything. And then like while I'm like rewatching the episode, I'm like, oh, they're carrying bags. It's just like stuff that you just like might not notice the first time watching it. Yeah. So like it just becomes even more obvious then.
We got Raging Rhino in the chat. Everyone make sure you go check out Raging Rhino's review. I'm sure he broke this episode down quite well.
And Rhino's been attacking this show and attacking it hard.
I will not warn you before they attack. Good girl. Get mad.
Oh,
that was such a cringe. I laughed when she said that. Get mad.
It's so stupid. Like that's her mother.
Boy, now that was worth it.
You would sacrifice our future for the wish of a child.
My children are our future.
But you are also our leader.
Letting her make such a bold decision at such an early age.
Can't they make more children? I mean, you would think they could just do it again. Just scissor again.
So she put up the whole crazy act. That's why it seems so sudden.
No one can get in or out.
Witches, arm yourselves.
Oh, so there was a fight amongst the witches.
I mean, no.
No. Was there and I missed it?
They're just like they're mad that Mother Anasea is like thinking about letting Osha go. And they're like, no, blah, blah, blah. You can't do this to us. They're the future of the Coven. And then the Zabrak is all like jacking up May and encouraging her. So, Mother Anasea is the one that seems to be okay with her leaving. Everyone else, no.
All right, Raging Rhino has a question. Why did Soul tie up May at the end of episode 6 and tell her he needs to talk to her and tell her what happened when she was there, and she saw exactly what happened? Yeah, she saw Mother Anastasia get stabbed. What else was there for her to see?
I just thought about that, and that's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Does he still think that was OSHA?
Maybe.
Is he just an idiot?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because he thought it was OSHA, but that's just more bad writing if that's the case.
Yeah. You just see like I already know this. I watched you. I forget if that was revealed in the show or not.
They were prepared for the Jedi to come in.
For the Jedi, rather. Yeah. Well, but I think even amongst the witches there are.
We're stuck here now.
Follow me.
Okay. This is beginning to make a little bit.
I think at the end of the episode 3, OSHA has no idea what happened, and then he says May started a fire. So I think he figures it out that like OSHA has no idea what happened.
Okay.
So yeah, he's tying down May for absolutely to like tell her what happened when she knows what happened. She saw him kill her fucking mother.
Yeah, like unless it's like how I don't know what he wants to tell her. And he doesn't tell her. We're probably just going to pick up, and it's going to be the end of the conversation, and then OSHA's already going to be dark side. May's going to already be light side. Perhaps I have no idea. Like I said, they have so much. Like we've said, they have so much to cram into this last episode. It's insane.
Bit more sense. Can you go faster this time?
Can you do like Jedi climbing where you run up it? Like
I need you to help me get the girls. Okay. Okay? Yep.
Can't you do like big jumps? You can't do the Jedi jumps?
And this was really fucking stupid, by the way. It was an accident.
Yeah, but what's the arson about?
And was she bewitched because her eyes were all like fucked up, or no?
I don't know. I didn't even notice.
Okay, yeah.
Can't you do like big jumps? You can't do the Jedi jumps?
Just kind of looks a little like Torben did, but I guess it's just how the shot looks.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't get that when I watch it, but you never know.
Yeah, but what's the arson about?
You must stop him before he starts a conflict. Go!
I mean, the Jedi just kind of stepped their foot into territory they didn't need to step their foot into.
The Jedi have breached.
Just great commentary.
The fortress again.
I told you we cannot use violence.
And I told you I would die before I let the Jedi take my children.
Hey, I'm on her side.
I'm on the side of not arson. Oh, so it was an accident.
Number of times this guy's laughed at his own jokes. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It was an accident.
No, it was an accident.
We already knew this. Like, there's no groundbreaking shit with the fire. We already knew May started it.
Yeah, we all knew that May would not be the villain. Strong minority character, strong black woman, non-white woman. They're not going to write her to be a terrible person. She's going to be misunderstood. Oh, it was an accident. She burned the place down. No, it was an accident.
Still burnt the whole fucking place down.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
She could have said, "I'm sorry, it's an accident." That would have been really good context to provide in that moment.
Maybe she couldn't hear her.
Or maybe she ran to get help.
Mama! Mama!
Try using the Force to put it out.
She went to get help. This is genuinely a series of unfortunate events.
I don't know where you're at, Michael.
Just great writing as usual with Leslye Headland.
Try using the Force to put it out.
She went to get help.
A criminal imagine you're right. Like she threatened her in episode 3. Conveniently, they left that out. The "I'll kill you."
This is genuinely a series of unfortunate events.
I don't know where you're at, Michael. I'm like not on the Jedi side here.
Well, I'm definitely on the side of maybe everyone just needs to chill out for a second.
It was foolish to come back.
Just drinking that Disney Kool-Aid. That's the memo they sent to these guys. You know, rip the Jedi. Jedi suck now. Just ridiculous. Just tearing down like every single thing people like about real Star Wars. Like, no, it's shit. You know, you guys like Luke Skywalker, we're gonna make him shit. You like Darth Vader, we're gonna make him an idiot. We're gonna make him shit. You guys like the Jedi or the idea of a Jedi, you played as Jedi when you were kids, they're just pieces of shit.
See, it's all going to be about Rey's Jedi Order. Rey
She's gonna
is going to be a better version of a Jedi.
Yep.
Okay, Jedi.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The twins, where did they come from? How were they created?
Okay, see, that's a valid question.
They came from God. Miracle. Uh-oh.
And God is a woman. God is these women.
Who strikes first?
Those vape arrows.
Someday those noble intentions you all have will destroy.
They are like in danger because the witches, like, would they have the arrows pointed at them? Like, what did they think would happen if they entered there again? To take the girls, like, it's not going to go well.
Destroy every Jedi in the galaxy.
All right.
Oh.
Like, oh, we need to react. That was foreshadowing.
Oja!
No, it's May.
You gonna tell them more? Oh, she struck first.
Now this.
Whoa.
What is she doing?
What is what?
What is she doing? Like,
I thought she was about to attack. Like, that's what I thought. She was trying to I don't know what she was trying to do.
And that's why she's dead.
Yeah, like I thought, like when I first saw it, like I thought she was trying to attack. Yeah, what's Master Soul trying to say? That they all look alike?
Oh, no. Boy.
Oh, dude. Oh my God.
I was going to let Osha go. It's what she wants.
Oh my God.
Soul.
Like what like seriously, like what's he supposed to do? Like it's a justified reaction to me for him to stab her when she transforms into fucking God knows what.
It's just a weird thing to do if you're Mother Anastasia. Like, what was the point? And that this is supposed to be the episode that provides the context. Now we need an additional episode to provide the context to this one because we still don't know what's going on. Maybe Leslye Headland knows.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Simon Davies, who we covered, I believe it was episode 2, or no, it was episode 3.
Simon Rabies.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, someone died from a lightsaber impalement. Can everyone stop talking about it now?
No.
No, like it's actually funny because the witch who has, like dark magic or whatever the fuck she has, she dies from it, and yet 9-year-old Reva survives. So again, it makes it even every time Disney does it, it just makes it even stupider, no matter what happens.
Reva is like in the center of the body twice, and like you got these like doctors online. They're like, oh, Sabine got stabbed in the side. Not like it makes a fucking difference. Reva's directly in the middle of the body.
So was Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, but he has 2 stomachs.
Oh, Jesus. So what, you just killed them all after that? Just cover it up?
Oh, and it's not OSHA.
Run! Okay, did somebody say May there?
Yeah. So he knows it's May.
So he knows it's May. So what is, yeah, Raging Rhino is correct. What does he have to tell her?
Oh man.
This show sucks.
Oh no, well, May of course hates Soul. He's fighting so emptily.
Oh, by the way, the people with the arrows, nobody thinks to shoot at Soul, by the way. They're just all shooting at Corbin. Soul, who doesn't have his lightsaber out and is literally letting what's her face here punch him in the face. Nobody thinks to maybe shoot at him.
Yeah, like what are they doing?
Oh my god, the guilt is washing over him.
Yeah, he's like, I really deserve this, though. All right, Arrow's first lightsaber, kind of sick, not gonna lie. 10 out of 10, here for it.
Shill.
So, yeah, I guess they're like, yeah, we're not really shilling hard. They like they said later, we weren't really shilling hard enough. So there you go, 10 out of 10. What do you think, chat? 10 out of 10. This sequence.
Fight me!
Don't do it, Soul.
Oh, jeez, OP.
I'm into it, man.
Not a shill, though.
Nope, not a fan.
You should not have brought him here.
My mind is fortified.
All right.
Not you.
Oh, what are they doing?
Oh no.
This lightsaber battle was ass, by the way. Just not, yeah. That's all I have to say. It was very boring.
Why is
Possessing Kalnaka?
Why does it take all of them to possess him when Mother Anastasia did it like with just by herself?
They all needed to die.
Yeah, this is like the Matrix. They're all like plugged in, and then when you pull the plug, they all just drop dead.
Yeah.
That's why he wants to live in isolation.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Everyone wanted a Wookiee lightsaber fight. Sick.
Yeah. I didn't want one. I think the idea, I don't know, the idea of a Wookiee holding a lightsaber, you know, if he wouldn't his fur light on fire?
Wouldn't he just like completely overpower them, especially Torben?
Yeah, so, which he does not do. Torben's like able to hold his lightsaber in like an awkward position, and Kalnaka can't.
Oh, you know why Torben was able to do that? He works out, bruh. he's fucking works out. He's strong as fuck.
Yeah, he's a pussy, but works the fuck out.
Whoa!
Whoa! You saw that in the trailer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh god.
Oh, this is intense.
Damn, there's so much strength.
Oh gosh.
Or is it right? It's coming up where the powerful defense from Torben.
Yes.
Like, right here. Like,
yeah,
how do you fucking?
Oh, I just missed it. Hang on, I'll get it.
And did we miss him getting clawed in the face? I don't know if they showed that.
Oh gosh.
It's like, whoa.
There it is.
Like, how do you defend that? Like, that's not possible.
Triceps. Doesn't skip
Works
tricep
out, bro.
day. Yeah.
That's why he wants to get back to Coruscant, because he's fucking fapping all day. Increase that arm strength.
Pretty much. Yeah, it makes no sense whatsoever.
That's a life of OnlyFans right there.
Yep.
Oh, how do you have
good
this
save,
physical strength to do
Good.
that?
Good save. Good save, man. Bro. Torben's fucking top tier fucking Jedi.
He's gonna tear off Torben's hair.
Oh, that's how I got the scar. Sick.
Yeah, no shit.
And why did they play the Kylo Ren theme?
That was the Kylo Ren theme, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Bum bum bum. But yeah, I don't know why either.
Maybe the Zabrak is the first Knight of Ren, a female.
Maybe.
Gosh, he's so massive.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And Dara,
Again.
fake Trinity is going to take him out.
Yep. Yep. The woman comes in, saves the men for the victory.
Don't have the physical strength to match
Soul,
it.
buddy.
Is that part of DEI? Men must never rescue female characters, must never be helpless and need to be rescued by men. I think it actually might be.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh man. I mean, the only way to stop them is to kill all of them. Oh my god.
She's powerful. Oh my god, did she kill all of them?
Hey, that's convenient. That's
Like,
the
that's so stupid.
like we
So
need
she
them
was
to
able
die.
to stop Kelnaka, but she couldn't stop Amanda Stenberg.
All right, yeah.
Did that kill all of them?
Oh my god.
That's bad news bears.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys.
I mean, she just straight up like mini genocided this entire. Oh my god. Whoa.
Where's Mama? Mama's dead.
Use the Force to pull the girls, not the bridge, you fucking idiot.
Like you did in episode 1. Well, he's younger. He didn't learn that technique yet.
He let May die. He let May die.
May didn't die.
If like Ray can like lift rocks with like no training, it's like he couldn't just like lift the girls.
Yeah, Ray would have just Ray would have just breezed through this. She would have talked everyone down. There wouldn't have even been a conflict.
Oh, so he made some bad choices that day. God.
That's going to be one awful report to write back to the council.
They covered some shit up.
We're going home.
Congratulations, you got what you wanted.
I warned both of you.
I wanted the twins to be safe.
I wanted to go home.
Thought of the consequences.
No thought of the consequences, indeed.
I had to.
And then like everyone's motivation changes. She was against like taking and training the girls, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, trainer. She has nothing left. Trainer."
So is it revealed that Torben is a Jedi Master?
They call him Master Torben.
Because I want to know, did he resume somewhat of a normal life after this? Or did he go home and all of a sudden he's just a monk and just sitting around meditating? So it's like, how did he get to the master role? How did he ascend there if he was just depressed and wanted to die like the whole time? Or did that like recently develop? Where he just retired and is sitting around? I guess we'll never know.
I don't know. If I had the clip, I would play that's a good question for another time. Pretty much.
Make a choice.
Rash decision.
Master, what will we tell the council?
We will tell the council the truth.
Which is...
May burned down the witch's fortress and everyone was lost.
That's the truth.
Before you throw yourself at the mercy of the council, ask
Don't you
yourself.
think the council's going to ask additional questions and see through, see through you we can. Lying you are. There's more to this story.
Don't they have to approve like who is trained as well? Like, isn't that like established in episode 1 with Anakin that ordinarily they have to approve the training?
Yeah, why would they all of a sudden approve the training when they bring the girl there?
Yeah, like they wouldn't. I'm sure that they didn't read her mind or her.
It's like they're not going to explain that. They'll be like, "Oh, great, we got someone's alive, but yeah, we're still not training her." See, with Anakin, Qui-Gon was going to do it on his own, and then Obi-Wan promised, and he told Yoda, "I'm going to do it myself if you're not going to let me do it." And so the Jedi were just like, "All right, whatever, we're gonna bow down to that." And here, I think the council just changes their mind. They're like, "Yeah, whatever." Doesn't work like that.
Yeah, well, we're not going to see it again. Another good question for another time.
I feel like this is J.J. Abrams and his mystery boxes.
Yeah. Headcanon it, sexplain it.
Why you made this choice.
Even failed her as a Padawan, as a master to her.
You're okay, Osha.
And don't you think they're going to ask them, okay, May started the fire, but how did you know this? What were you doing there? Like, why were you there? We told you not to go back there. So what were you doing there? Like their story is full of holes. And the council is fucking retarded for not being able to see it.
They were getting proof of the virgins, which they already had. Or more proof. We needed more proof, I guess. I have no fucking idea. Which they didn't. I guess they didn't even report that with OSHA. They probably would have had proof in OSHA. They didn't report that either, conveniently.
I just think there's no twisting this lie. I think they see right through it. Like they're doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, and now people are dead.
Where am I?
We're on our way to Coruscant.
It's the same exact ending scene from episode 3.
What happened?
I'll never tell you.
Oh man, and May's been just carrying this truth around the whole time.
They started a fire.
I don't blame May for
And
anything.
May did start a fire. May is a fucking
She-
stupid character.
She did start a fire. Well, did you hear what he just said?
What?
Redeeming,
Oh shit, I went too far. I went the other way. Fuck.
I'll never tell you.
Oh man, and May's been just carrying this truth around the whole time.
They started a fire.
I don't blame May for anything she did.
No.
Doesn't blame May.
She did for killing like the Jedi. I mean,
He doesn't blame May for killing the Jedi.
I guess not. Like Carrie Ann Moss was like advising them not to go and everything. She killed her. They killed
It's a stupid show. And just everything about this show's dumb.
And then like at the end here, they they talk about how great that ending theme was, and they listen to like the entire thing.
Yeah. Talk about redeeming
Whoa, what's this song?
Sounds
Apparently that answered your question from earlier. They are blocking for that song.
like a custom made.
It's just so not Star Wars. Have they ever done a song like that with words in the end credits?
No, that's clearly a Leslye Headland move.
Like, it's just not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Power of Two. They're chanting.
What? What is this?
creepy fucking bastard.
Okay. This is a choice.
Thick skin, big scars.
It's yeah, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, you guys. That was pretty much it. That was the real retards, the real rejects. We made it. We got a new nickname. We got Jared Fogle. That just hit me like how funny that is. I think that's just a great fucking nickname for that guy. Jesus fucking Christ. But that was it. Let me double check the poll real quick and see what people had to say. Was this the worst episode? Got the AI chat summary in the way. There we go. Yeah, was this the worst episode of The Acolyte so far? 83% say yes. 83% say
like it.
Yeah. Yes, name. We survived. We survived. I think it was. I saw you guys saying that. Brian Stelter, little Brian Stelter from CNN. He kind of does look like him. Now that I think about that too, but just that smile, that like I'm hiding some major skeletons in my closet smile. Jared Fogle. Charles says, thank you for reposting the solo show video. Yes, we reposted that on Mr. Grizzly Live. We also posted The Last Jedi and the Book of Boba Fett Shill's react on Mr. Grizzly Live. We remastered and re-released The Rise of Skywalker on the main channel. That is up currently for anyone that missed that. Make sure you go check that out. And wow, we nailed it on the timing tonight, Darth Melvin. We're an hour and 58, just under 2 hours in, and we just defeated the real retards in this god-awful fucking episode. Well done, sir.
One more week of the Acolyte, and maybe a season 2. I don't know. I just don't know how they're going to wrap it up. Like, it's going to be bad what they're going to do, but I just don't think there's going to be any kind of an epic ending here. I think there's going to be like maybe an Oshamir kiss, and maybe a little slice, maybe a little dice, and we're going to end the show. It's going to just be fucking stupid. Or it's already pre-planned. This is going to be 2 seasons, and that's a secret that's going to be revealed.
Is it wrong? You kind of want a season 2, like you know, for content channels like ours, like we'll take it. Like
I'm kind of torn. I think ultimately it would probably be a good thing for us and just our movement in general. But like the total fake fan shills on Twitter, they love this show. And so to deny them a season 2 would be amazing.
Yes.
But, you know, if they make this show again, they're going to lose more money. It's going to fail again badly. Our channels are going to do well covering it. So that's probably the best option. But I would love to see their hearts be ripped out without getting a season 2. Either way, I think I'll be happy.
Yeah, same thing with the Rey movie as well. Like there's rumblings that like it's being put on the shelf. There's rumblings that it's not going to happen. It's like a part of me is like, I want that movie just for like the year's worth of videos we could do, the trailers, the Shill trailers, them defending the trailers, just the build up leading to it. But like another part of me is just like, if it gets canceled, just like people crying about it on Twitter because they really give Rey a second chance, guys.
So I think as great it would be to see them cry about it being canceled, that middle group would get like so excited that it's canceled. And all of a sudden like jump on the fucking Filoni bandwagon and be like, we're back, baby. Sequels are gone. they're not touching Rey again, and then just everyone's going to support Disney Star Wars again, or that large middle group. So I'm at peace with that movie coming out and flopping. I think that's what needs to happen. Like, it comes out, it flops. Like, obviously, everyone knew it was going to flop if it comes out. What I think is possible is they really shelf that movie. I think it's already delayed indefinitely. We might not see it till like 2028, 2029.
Yeah, because Mando Grogu, that's 2026, correct?
Yes.
The original rumor was that they were coming out in the same year.
Yeah. All the shills said that it wasn't that story that came out said it's indefinitely delayed. All the shills said it's not delayed. Well, it is delayed, and it might be indefinitely delayed. I still think it's coming out, but it might not be 2028 and 2029, 10 years after the release.
I think they're watching this the response to the Acolyte, and they're looking at the Rotten Tomato. They can cry review bombing all they want. The Rey movie is going to be even worse.
The way I see it, it's like, if they don't release this movie and don't ever want to release it, then they're giving up on their entire canon. So that's why I think, like, it has to be released, because unless they're going to just throw in the towel and reboot everything, but they've already are rebooting everything. Like, look at this show. The Wokelight's rebooting Star Wars. Changing the Phantom Menace, changing the prequels. Everything they do is just changing Star Wars and tainting it with their fucking yellow lightsabers.
Yep, the Rey saber.
So I think it's all going to come out. I think it's all going to flop, and they're going to continue to lose money. And then maybe that will lead to a sale. We can only hope.
Absolutely. All right, Darth Melvin. Anything for the chat before we wrap up?
Just episode 7 review. Got to get that out. I'm kind of tapped out with this show, ready for it to be over, but we're gonna grind it out to the end. So episode 7 review next week, episode 8 review, and then I want to get back to exposing some fucking shills. Start having some fun and not watch shit-ass Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin. Don't want to miss that stuff and future content. These we're gonna be. I can't wait for your for you get into Shill expose mode. Something I'm very interested in seeing and can't wait to watch. And we got A Marcellus for $5. We had a Wookiee Jedi in the expanded universe, Lobaka, Chewbacca's nephew in Luke's new Jedi Order. Is that true? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been around. It's just Kalnaka. Everyone thought he was going to really be slicing and dicing, and just died.
He got beat by a woman.
Then you had this episode, which didn't really do him justice.
Yep, took a big L to a woman. Fitting. I mean, what did you expect to happen? But thank you, A Marcellus, for the $5. And yeah, we're gonna have we got some stuff coming in the woodworks. If this was I had a Joe Biden moment there, apologies. If tomorrow, so apparently tomorrow, the Captain America Brave New World trailer is coming out, and as I've been watching this show and the reactions to this show, the fake reactions, I have very little clips going for this. So if that trailer drops tomorrow, we're going to do a video Friday. It may be the Shill trailer for Captain America instead, and I may push the Acolyte episode 7 maybe to Monday. Depending on, because, you know, fake news Kyle Katarn and Louise Julie, Catfish Katarn, have not gone yet with their reactions. And they have been, let's just say, the Chlamydia Burns opinion is resonating with some of these shills with regards to this episode. But fear not, they will be back for the finale. They will be hyping the finale. They have to. And so yeah, keep an eye out for those. And we may do a Shill watch along special over the weekend for the Captain America trailer if it drops. Rumor has it that it's going to drop, but if not, then disregard everything I just said, and it'll be Acolyte Shills either Friday or Saturday. And then we have the members only stream on Tuesday. We're going to check out Chlamydia Burns' review on there and see if she truly did shit on the show. And final episode of Shill watch-alongs with Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin next week. And then that's it. The Acolyte is over. And then Shill's Defend will be up the following way. That's probably going to be the biggest Shill. I've been compiling clips for Shill's Defend since before the show came out, and it's going to be a good one. So anyway, you guys, thank you as always for tuning in to Shill watch-alongs. Make sure you guys like the video. We're going to leave this one up like we did last week's for a couple days at least. So if you missed any part of it, fear not. It will be up on the channel for at least the next 48 hours. Then it'll move over to the backup channel. As always, it's up on Rumble for you to check out. We got, that's basically it for tonight, guys. 2 hours, 7 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for joining us and helping us rip Disney, Star Wars, and the Shill. See you next time.